G'day everyone, joined by David at Euroa, where we're going to take a look at our runners on Saturday. But before we do that, I think it's well worth mentioning the success we had on Tuesday at Geelong, where we settled up 6 runners and had 5 winners for Regan Bayliss.
Yeah, huge day. The horses are really racing well on that Geelong track. They get the benefit of training on this track here, and it's converting really well.
Let's get on to Saturday, see how many more winners we can add to that total. Let's kick off in Brisbane. We've got a runner in the Group 1 Doomben Cup. Over 2,000 metres, and that's Jessie Bell for Bobby Alyssa.
Yes, she's probably got to run a PB, but she's in very, very good form. And she's a good 2,000 metre horse, well drawn. She's got up to Brisbane, settled in well. She's a good long shot each way chance.
Back to Flemington in the opening race, 1,400 metre race for 2-year-olds. We've got American Genius for Jake Bayliss.
Yeah, he over-raced a little bit, first try at 1,400. I think with the winkers off, rolling forward should negate the wide gate. It's incredible, he's run third at every start of his life. So he's a consistent horse. He doesn't have to improve a lot to be a winner.
On to race 4, which is over 1,600 metres for 3-year-olds. We've got Guangzhou for Michael D.
Progressive horse, drawn a bit awkwardly. But gee, I like the way he finished at Sandown. He was very courageous going between them. And his win on the Pakenham all-weather track was outstanding. So I'd say he's an each-way chance.
On to race 5. First up from a spell is Sovereign Nation for Daniel Stackhouse, gate 1.
Tricky gate for him. He likes a bit of galloping room. But his trials have been excellent. And he's a fully-fledged gelding now. And I really feel that he's a changed horse. And he wasn't far off the group horse as a colt, so I'm hoping he can take the next step. Race
6 is the listed Andrew Ramsden Stakes over 3,200 metres. We've got a couple of runners. The first is Sea Lion Woman for Craig Newitt.
Yeah, she's been racing well. We're hoping she can pick up some black type. She's a real stayer, and the Dane Hustler's very similar. Dane Hustler's been over-racing a little bit, so we've changed her gear, put a Norton bit on. I think you'll find she'll be more tractable, and she's a very, very good stayer. They're both hoping to pick up some black type there.
On to race 7 is the listed straight 6. We've got 3 runners, all first up from the spell. The first of those is Mahoney for Andrew Million.
Yeah, really good horse. I think he won 6 races last prep. He gets better as the prep goes on. Tashby, who has sprinted well fresh in a similar race in the early spring last year, and a new recruit, Rudiger, who trialled well last Friday with Craig Williams on. I'm expecting him to sprint well fresh.
Got a couple of runners in the 2,000 metre event. The first of those is making its debut in Australia and for the stable, Ventura Storm for Mitch Aitken.
Yeah, he's one of our Melbourne Cup hopefuls. He's got elite staying form in Europe. He's got to carry the grandstand, but we just like to give them one run in May, these imports that arrive in February. And we feel that he's a high talented horse, but probably be surprised if he could win Saturday. But watch out for him in the spring Caulfield Cup, Melbourne Cup time.
And lining up for his 100th start and winning over 1.6 million so far in prize money is Extra Zero.
Yeah, he's been set for this race. There's no horse in the stable looks better. He's ageless, this horse. He's a 10-year-old, and I've got a funny feeling at big odds he's an each-way chance.
Final event on the card over the mile. We've got Portion Control for Patrick Maloney.
Yeah, he ran poorly his first 2 runs back, but we've been doing some schooling with him. If he gets a reasonable run from the bad gate and wides are winning, he could jump out of the ground at big odds.
Across the Morphettville, our first runner comes up in the Group 3 National Stakes over 1,200 metres, Pure Scott for Dwayne Dunn.
Yeah, one of the most underrated fillies in the stable. Great each-way chance. Bit of an awkward gate, but a track that suggests she's improved from that Rich Vobis race.
Race 4 is the Group 3 South Australian Fillies Classic over 2,500 metres, couple of runners. First is Miss Strathallan for Regan Bayliss.
Yeah, really good stayer, back against fillies. I think she's a terrific chance.
And we also have Young Hostess for Corey Parrish.
Going up in class, but the form's been franked out of her last start, and we're hoping she can pick up some black type for the clients.
A couple of runners in the Group 1 Goodwood Stakes over 1,200 metres. The first of those is Fatnar for Regan Bayliss.
Yeah, he ran 5th in this race last year. Didn't get the best of runs. He's drawn ideally. I'd say he's at double the price he should be.
And making his debut for the stable, former WA galloper Vega Magic for Craig Williams.
Yeah, look, his trials, you couldn't ask for better trials, what I've seen. His track work here at Lindsay Park has been first class. It's a big ask of Goodwood first up, but I think he's a horse with talent and he's got group wins in him.
And the final event on the card is the Group 3 Proud Miss Stakes over 1,200 metres. We've got a couple of runners. The first is Miss Gunpowder Mark Zara, Gate 1.
Yeah, she had a torrid run last start. She did a beautiful run from the gate. A quality filly, in form, well within her reach this race.
And the second of our runners is Furyk for Craig Williams, Gate 14.
Yeah, very unlucky last start in the U-Clays. Back against the girls. A really smart filly who's in form, so I like her chances.
And the best for Saturday is?
I like Furyk. I think despite the wide gate, I can see her getting a good run. And I've got a bit of a sentimental long shot with Extra Zero. On his 100th run, I reckon he'll pick a goal.
Thanks, Dave.